What are the downsides of eating deli meat when compared to eating unprocessed lean cuts of beef and chicken on long-term health? That is the question we are going to answer in this video. Eating deli meats, also known as processed meats, as opposed to unprocessed lean cuts of beef and chicken, can have several potential downsides when considering long-term health impacts. Let's do a detailed step-by-step explanation and compare each to unprocessed lean cuts of beef and chicken. From the get-go, deli meats are often high in sodium because salt is used as a preservative to extend shelf life and enhance flavor. High sodium intake is associated with increased blood pressure and a high risk of heart disease. Unprocessed meats generally contain much less sodium, making them a healthier choice in terms of cardiovascular health. Processed meats, like deli meats, often contain preservatives such as nitrates and nitrites, which can convert into potentially carcinogenic compounds called nitrosamines in the body. Unprocessed meats do not contain these added chemicals, reducing the risk of exposure to these harmful compounds. If you want to consume fewer preservatives and additives in general, then check out our Pure Body Reset program. With 48 great tasting whole food recipes, plus the entire program laid out step by step, you will be able to follow a healthy, holistic nutrition program without feeling overwhelmed. Best of all, the program ensures that every week for an entire month, you are eating new dishes, which eliminates the boring repetition of eating the same meals day after day. All recipes come with their nutritional values plus MyFitnessPal barcodes, which makes tracking your calories and macros super easy. Best of all, the program comes with a complete shopping list for the ingredients and amounts of each recipe. This way, you will not be wasting food or money, since you essentially eliminate food wasting by utilizing all the ingredients before they spoil. Check out the Pure Body Reset program in the description below. The next thing to be wary of is the amount of saturated fat found in deli meats. While this can vary wildly among different types of deli meats, many processed options are made from cuts of meat that have higher levels of saturated fats and cholesterol compared to lean unprocessed cuts. Lean cuts of beef and chicken typically have lower levels of saturated fat and cholesterol, which are better for maintaining healthy cholesterol levels. Studies have shown that a higher intake of processed meats is linked to an increased risk of certain types of cancer, particularly colorectal cancer. Consumption of unprocessed meats has not been linked with as high a risk of cancer as processed meats have. So when the mainstream media publishes articles that say red meat will give you cancer, it is usually because they lumped processed deli meats and unprocessed lean cuts of beef together without actually looking at all the facts, and then came to the conclusion that the consumption of all forms of red meat will give you cancer. Another factor to consider when comparing deli meats with lean cuts of meat is that the protein in the deli meats can be of lower quality due to the processing. During processing, proteins can be partially broken down or denatured, and the nutritional value can decrease. Unprocessed meats provide high quality protein that is more intact, offering better nutritional value. A final point to take note of is that some deli meats are high in calories and fats, which can contribute to weight gain if consumed in large quantities. Lean cuts of unprocessed meats are generally lower in calories and fat, making them a better option for weight management. In summary, while deli meats can be convenient and tasty, their high sodium content, presence of potentially harmful preservatives, high levels of saturated fats, and association with increased cancer risk make them less favorable for long-term health compared to unprocessed lean cuts of beef and chicken. Opting for unprocessed meats is generally a healthier choice due to their lower sodium content, absence of harmful additives, and better nutritional profile. That is not to say that you can never eat processed deli meats ever again, but try to limit consumption of processed meats and instead opt for lean cuts of beef and chicken. Alright guys, that's it for this week. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you feel I missed something or have questions, then leave a comment. And if you want to see more content like this, then subscribe and check out my other videos.